My name is Jennifer Johnston, and I have been traveling abroad for 137 days.
I'm an American exchangee that's traveled to the UK and Switzerland over the past 6 months.
And I've been here 5 months.
I'm traveling with the IFE program. It stands for International 4-H Youth Exchange.
This trip is different than being a tourist. Being a tourist, you get to see all the cool sights and everything, but with the IFE exchange, you get to actually see how the people live and get to know their culture better.
I think the greatest experience that I've had during this trip was in Switzerland. I got to go to Jungfrau, which is one of the many Swiss Alps.
And I went to the top of Niesen Mountain. And as we were going up, we weren't hiking, we were taking a shortcut.
I think so far here in the IFE program in Switzerland, my favorite place I visited has been Castle Gruyere.
We went up, and it was quite a hike to get up to there.
But when we got up to the top, and you could see mountains for miles and miles, and they're all snow-capped.
There's valleys on either side, and it was a perfect crystal clear day, and it was very, very cold.
Back where I am, everything is flat.
When I was standing up there just by myself and the quiet of the mountain and just nothing but the wind, I felt very connected to everything.
And when I just had to stand there and just admire truly how beautiful this place is.
Has amazing history, and I love cheese. It's a bless, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful place.
You know, that sounds really stupid, but I felt at home.
And there have been so many moments like that on this trip where you just have to take a step back and realize how many incredible places there are on this earth and how many wonderful people.
And it was the first time that I felt at home on this trip, and it was nice to feel that.
Not only have I got to see some amazing places, but I've also learned quite a lot of new trades actually. Even though I'm from the Midwest, I don't really know much about farming, and I've had many experiences of that.
So cows are a big deal in Switzerland. I had no idea they were such a big deal, but it's a big deal.
I've also learned how to do some woodwork and how to do stained glass windows. And these are all things I wouldn't have learned if I just went by myself.
I think another good experience that I've had is traveling alone on the trains.
I got lost in the Bern train station for about 2.5 hours.
I don't know, I mean, I've traveled quite a bit now. This is the 5th month, almost 6th month that we've been here.
It's very humbling, and it was really, really scary.
And I'd like to say that I, can do things most on my own, but here the train system, not speaking the language, has been, a difficult, experience. But
I made it down to the escalator, and I went underground. I see my host walking towards me, and I just cry immediately. I just start bawling.
I think I've learned the most through that. It's pushed me to become more travel savvy, if you could say that, and just kind of outside my comfort zone, which I think this program really pushes you to do, and I think has been probably the greatest learning experience for me so far.
You can just pour your heart out and just sob and hug this human being that I'd only met seconds before. She hugged me, and she starts to cry, and that just makes everything worse. And then so we just stood on the platform and cried with each other for a few minutes. I think making connections with another human being like that is kind of made it worth it, maybe a little.
I think just putting someone completely outside what they know, what they think they're gonna know, and like what I say, dropping you in the deep end has been the best experience for me, and I think that's the the best thing I could say has come out so far of this trip.
I've met so many people all over the world, and I know some of those friendships are gonna last for the rest of my entire life. 6 months has flown by so fast, and it's kind of sad that it's almost over.
Everyone's just looking for that little bit of something just to get them through till Christmas and into the new year. And I am just another weary Christopher Columbus. I'm sailing this blue ocean with my head held high. And all these currents are leading me astray, taking me away from the places that I'm seeking. And all these currents are leading me astray, 'cause I am just a drop amongst the waves we're making. Stop and think about the future, and I listen very closely for a slice of reason. It's hidden in my headphones, and if I turn them up loud enough, I can hear all the ugliness and beauty inside. And all those lyrics were lying anyway. The sinking ships were safely moored in Botany Bay. And all those lyrics were lying anyway. The sea lights faded when the morning came. Oh, and I don't know where you are from, but my God, I would like to know. And I don't know where you are from, but my God, I would like to know.
You know, this feeling is kind of like the iffy trip. Going along, you're doing fine, then all of a sudden, oh no.
And the blood in my capillaries is flowing with a vigor that I haven't felt for years now, and I'm enjoying it again. Hunting oxygen.